Hey guys, welcome back to Tarot by Cherie. How are my beautiful lights doing? We're going to dive right into today's reading and see what messages we have. Let's get started. Okay, first thing I'm noticing, and I'm liking this strength card in the middle, okay? So for the most part, Aquas, most of you today are seemingly feeling very strong. Okay, it looks like there might be some, I want to say like a residual chaos that has been happening over the past few days. I feel like this is something you're holding on to that you no longer need to hold on to. Feels like it's already passed, but maybe whatever it was, it bothered you in some manner. So you're still kind of holding on to these happenings, but Spirit is saying let go of that now. All right, and move toward this opportunity that is getting ready to show up for you. All right, let's continue. Let's see what else we get. All right, so we have the King of Pentacles next to the Victory card. All right, so this is be on alert, guys. This right here changes everything for you. A situation that has been difficult for you is going to change for the better, it looks as though, and it's going to happen seemingly overnight. All right, so when this happens for you, it's best that you do not question why it changed, but focus more on the happiness that it brings, okay? And I am seeing there might be something spiritual here in the background with this change. This might have to do with some type of karmic change that you're overdue on, okay? Let's continue. Also, we have the manifestation card over here next to that spiritual card here. So you are able to manifest things in very easily. All right, I'm seeing those of you working hard, those of you who are committed to this, you have been working your asses off. I'm seeing there's some kind of feminine supervisor here. All right, this is definitely career or job. There is a supervisor who is a feminine, who is getting ready to do something very meaningful for you in the workplace. Okay, this is going to make everybody happy. It doesn't look like it's just for you, actually. It looks like I'm seeing people celebrating. I'm seeing all the signs of money here, all the pentacles, a new financial beginning. So for some of you, you might be seeing possibly a raise in the near future, or you might be moving into another job, another position where you're going to be making more money. Okay, so somebody's very focused on a loved one today. This is regarding a masculine who came in, swept you off your feet, and you fell madly in love, it looks like. Lately, you've been feeling ignored by this person, so changes have come in. Something changed, and this is making you incredibly lonely and unhappy, and it looks to be like it's going to bring in this tower moment. I'm going to try to get more on this, but I do readings, guys. If you would like a reading, you can click on the description below the video and email me. Yeah, there's something here about some type of communication coming in. All right, so this is a time for you to communicate what's going on, your feelings. I feel like the communication is going to make a world of difference between the two of you. I'm seeing a new start, like a new beginning, and something you're wanting with this new beginning. This is something you've been thinking about. Maybe somehow the relationship took a wrong turn somewhere. It might have started out really well, where you guys might have... Let me get a sip of water, guys. I'm sorry. So again, this might have started out really well, this relationship, and as time went on, something in the dynamic changed. And then after that, you started to notice that things were not as they once were. I am seeing the communication is it's going to be very good for you. Sit down and have a discussion. There is a possibility of having something you're wanting in this relationship come to fruition for you, or I should say fruitation. All right, guys. We have the Judgment card here. All right, next to the card of clarity, and then we have Aquarius. Okay, so some of you might be going through something today, maybe putting a lot of negative thought into something, using up your energy in a negative way. All right, this is what the cards are saying. You know, it's kind of like a warning. Do not do that. Do not continue to pour out your energy on things that are not good for you or not for your betterment. Okay, you're going to get clarity on this. And I'm seeing that the key here is to get yourself back in a state of gratefulness. I am seeing sadness. There's some sadness here today for a lot of you. And this may be connected to a masculine somehow, some way. Also seeing something coming in. I'm seeing something that needs to end possibly, or is ending for someone out there. This seems to be something financial. Now, what I just heard, listen up if this is you, all right? If you're losing your job, or you have to get out of your job because you're completely, utterly miserable, and you might have stood up for yourself in the workplace, and that might have hurt you in some way. That might have put you in a position where you're not really being treated well anymore. Okay, and if this is you, comment below the video. But either way, I'm seeing that this needs to end, whether you decide to end it or somehow, some way it ends, because your energy, you have beautiful energy here, giving, loving, and you're funny and playful, and people like being around you because of that. All right, you like to make jokes, you like to make people laugh, you like to make people smile and be happy, and therefore people enjoy being around you. You do not fit in here at this job, okay, because of who you are. You don't, the people around you are nothing like this. They're serious. They're, you know, everything's mundane. People, I want to say some of the people here, if not most, are absolutely miserable, and they are maybe, you know, just not having a good time in life or hating on their job. And the energy around you that you pick up on is just that, and it brings you down. All right, for somebody, I'm sorry guys, suddenly as soon as I start talking, my throat gives out. It is so frustrating. Okay, so this is for somebody who, this is coming to you. You should have been enjoying this a long time ago. You should have been feeling this celebration with this loved one a long time ago. But there was things going on in the background that had to be taken care of. These are things that you're unaware of with this person. All right. So for a long time, you maybe wanted to be with this person. This person might have even told you, yes, I admit we belong together. We should be together. I agree with you. But you didn't understand why then weren't you together. Well, there were some mystery things going on that you were not privy to, that you were not told about. And these things have been conquered by this person. These things have been taken care of, let's say. So the stuckness you've been feeling is about to disappear for good. I do see the partnership card here and the celebratory card. I do see you with this person for a good long time. Things are going to go really well. And you've learned to appreciate each other from afar, I want to say. And if this is you, please comment below. And let's continue and see what else we have. This is for a feminine. All right. You are dating or married to this emperor, this masculine. He might be very successful in life, but the burden here for you is not with the masculine. The masculine, you feel, is good for you. You enjoy his company. The relationship is well. It's good. But the burden comes from a son and family members. Okay, so these family members and this person, this sun over here, this is this masculine's son. All right, and for some reason they bring in this burden for you. So something they're doing or saying, and you are an empath, so you are extremely sensitive to things that you're maybe overhearing, or even things that this masculine is telling you that they're saying about you. Okay, I do see some underhandedness here and a decision having to be made. Aquarius, if this is you know, if this is your situation, pay attention. Okay, sorry, I just got distracted for a second. All right, but here I'm seeing use your intuition on this. All right, balance is key here. Balance is key for you. So if you've been sitting on the fence possibly regarding making a decision, regarding someone who's being sneaky, underhanded, you know, upsetting you, you have to make some kind of decision to bring balance in for yourself, not necessarily you and the person or persons. All right, this is a situation where the balance needs to be brought in for you. So the decision you're making is strictly for your betterment. What is going to be best for you? Okay. Oh, wow. All right. Let me look at this a second, guys. All right, I feel like this could go either way. Aquarius, there's a potential for you to ignore something that's going to be coming in over the next week, I want to say. All right, if you ignore this scenario, it could leave you feeling left out in the cold. Maybe I shoulda, woulda, coulda kind of thing. All right, it looks like it's something that can create something like some feeling of being trapped, or maybe being around, spending too much time with someone who might be toxic, even, who this person or this thing, whatever it is, can get in the way of your happiness in a very intense kind of way. So don't look the other way. Make sure you're paying attention. This is the next week in your lifetime. All right. Page of Pentacles is saying that you also have the opportunity for something good to come out of this. So this is one of those things, guys, where you have to operate with integrity. And when this pops up, whatever this might be, you must recognize it and deal with it immediately. Does that make sense? Okay. And we have the Justice card along with the Ace of Wands. Okay. So this looks very positive for my Aquarius, okay? Aquarius is, I'm seeing this Ten of Cups in the center. There is a whole lot of happiness and joy and family. I'm getting family here. So family enjoying themselves, feeling very close and happy, a lot of happiness, okay? Also, there's something coming in for you that is going to create this, obviously. And Spirit is saying whatever it is, it's going to keep coming in. It's going to keep getting better and better. So your family life is going to keep improving for some reason, okay? Whereas you might be going through some questionable conflict here within your family, and you seem to be like the matriarch or the mother or somebody who is like head of the family, and you are going to experience this justice. I feel like this will also be something that you are going to create for your family. This comes from the mother. You're empathetic, loving, and giving. Your energy is just very generous and loving, and I see that something that you're capable of doing and that you're going to do is going to create this happiness and this justice in your life for you and your family. All right, this is for someone who needs to hear this message today. This is about your heartache, your setback, that you're moving away from somebody or moving towards somebody, it looks like, actually. All right. You've been trying to move toward this person, but they are fighting you off. They are just making you feel like no matter what you do, you cannot get where you want to be, which is close to them. You want to connect with them more solidly. You feel like you have something to offer. You feel like this person is meant to be in your life, and you're feeling very stuck about it. For some reason, you've been getting, don't come any closer vibes. All right. But I do see you still moving toward this person. Let me see if I can get more on this. All right. This is what Spirit is saying. Okay. Take a break. Take a break from this person. Don't call them right away, and don't keep, it's kind of like a game of cat and mouse. When you stop calling and you stop moving toward this person, they are going to notice after a while that you are not in the picture. And then after a short while after that, they're going to start to think, maybe I lost that person. Maybe that person moved on. And they're going to start having those feelings that they have lost you, that you have finally moved on and given up. And when that person comes to this conclusion, they are going to come looking for you. Okay, I see the Wheel of Fortune here next to the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, I see a lot of positivity coming in for you in respect to this scenario. I see that you are going to have an abundant, like the relationship is going to finally start moving and getting where you want it to be, getting somewhere. All right. There might be some defensiveness at first. You might need to communicate some things to this person. They might want to communicate some things to you. And then after this break, I'm seeing this person is going to transition. This person is going to go through some kind of time, like I said, when they notice you missing. And they are going to come out the other side realizing that they do want you in their life after all. And they hope that they haven't lost you. Is that making sense? And this is going to change the dynamic in your relationship and have it be just the way you've always wanted it, the way you've always dreamt it to be. Okay? This person, they're talking about the fact that he is single right now, and he wants someone in his life. He wants to share someone in his life and share what he has with this person, and he knows that that is going to bring balance. He just didn't realize up until now that it was you, or he will get to that realization. Okay, is that making sense for someone? All right, hopefully it does. Okay, something you guys have dreamt for many, many, many years. Things that you have been wondering about, thinking about when you're alone, when you're in the dark, when you're lying in your bed at night and you can't sleep. There has been thoughts going through your minds about things that you've always wanted. And these are called the if onlys, okay? So if only, this had come true for me. If only I could have done this. If only this would happen for me. If only I didn't have to do this or worry about that. Okay, so on and so forth. I'm seeing the Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. This is all of your dreams coming in for you, creating the utmost happiness and joy. These aren't far off. All right, Spirit is saying be patient on this. These things are coming in, and they know that things have been really, really hard for you, very hard, and to just be patient for a little while longer, and something very positive and wonderful is going to come in for you that will bring in happiness. That kind of happiness that you're going to feel is overflowing from your cup, not just a spark, but overflowing. Okay, so I'm going to end on this note, guys. I think that was a very good, very positive reading. I hope I'm lifting you guys up and creating some kind of happiness or some kind of hope for you. And I wish you guys a wonderful rest of your day. Take care.